I'm back. You know my motto. I don't make believe. I make believers. I'm your gracious host, drummer, 1980, hailing from the Carolinas. Columbia, South Carolina to be exact. I hope you had a good day today. If not, you know the old adage. Ask yourself why you're not having a good day. And remember this. Happiness is an inside job. And it will always be an internal affair. Well, guys, we back today again with another reaction from my man, Tariq Nasheed, a.k.a. King Flex. He's going to discuss T.I. and his son. I will comment between clips. Get your popcorn ready because you know how we do on this side. Let's go.
First thing we got to talk about. The situation with T.I. Tiny's son, King Harris. Infamous video went viral this week. They were at a Falcons game, right? Up in the damn skybox. The family was up in the skybox, and King Harris, they got into a conversation how he didn't grow up with a silver spoon, how he grew up by a bando at his grandma's house. King Harris, Tiny and T.I.'s son, one of their sons, he's going through a light-skinned rebellious stage.
Yeah.
He's the lightest of the kids. He's very light-skinned. And he's in Atlanta. And being light-skinned, a lot of people will test you. So now he kind of wants to show how gangster he is. So yes, the beige rage. I think we got some light-skinned people in the chat. They don't like, he said, somebody in the chat said, Tariq is reaching with the title. So we got a couple of light-skinned people in the title. Don't worry. Listen, I have light-skinned children. Some of my children are light-skinned. I'm telling you what I know. I have to keep them from doing light-skinned shit. All right? King is doing light-skinned shit. That's what it is. It happens. Yeah, a couple of my kids are light-skinned. I have to stop them from doing light-skinned shit sometimes. All right? Every now and then, I go in a room and one of my kids laying on his stomach looking at the iPad. Roll over, boy. Don't lay on your stomach looking at your iPad. Sit up and sit up straight. I got to stop him from doing light-skinned shit every now and then. So, I know how it is.
Guys, tell me what y'all think about that, which I do understand to a certain degree, because most of the time people view light-skinned men, a lot of them think light-skinned men are soft. And some of them are, but that's not the case with all of them, though. Of course it's not. People automatically assume, I can run roughshod on him. I can do anything I want to him. Some of them son guns are bust your head to the white man. And the most dangerous person in the room is the one that's trying to prove a point. That's the most dangerous person in the room. So I can understand to a certain degree, maybe that he's rebellion and just acting out. To be honest with you, a lot of light-skinned people are thrown off, it seems like. I know y'all go crucify me in the comment section, but I'm built for it. Especially them women. Have y'all ever dated a light-skinned woman, guys? God, that thing throwed off a rock and that thing fool.
The thing is, he's doing light-skinned shit. That's what it is. That's what it is. And he has to try to prove himself,
right?
Trying to make it seem like he had a hood upbringing, trying to act like he stayed at his grandma's house and this was the white grandma. And I guess the white grandma stays in the hood. So I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth. Whoop-de-whoop-de, yada-yada. And then he's barking on his mom and dad because his mom and dad busted him out. They were like, yeah, you went to your grandma's house because you wanted to go over there because you were sucking the pacifier till you were 12 and we wouldn't let you do it. You dig? So your little brother's light-skinned, you had to check him? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not attacking all the light-skinned people, but sometimes y'all do light-skinned shit. Yeah. sometimes y'all do a lot of little light-skinned shit that you got to be checked on. Well, we got to holler at you about that kind of stuff. You know? So look, so let me play some of the clips of, I think he kind of pushed his mom, and let me play some of the.
For the life of me, if you notice a pattern now, a lot of celebrity kids or well-to-do people kids, they want to portray this street life all of a sudden. Why is that? Why do you think that they are so enamored with the street life? Their parents have money. You don't have to engage in criminal activity. So why is it that these kids want to prove they're gangster? There are several celebrity kids that is acting out like this. I can't understand it for the life of me. I can't understand it. You made it already in the public eye anyway, because a lot of people gauge success by finances, right? That's what a lot of people gauge success by. Let's be honest. But I think success is a combination of things. But we're not going to get into that. But I'm just saying, if my dad had millions of dollars and a well-known public figure, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. What is it that I have to prove? I'm going to ride around in Bentleys and Cadillac trucks and Rolls Royce and chill and do some things that I want to do in life and try to help other folks. That would be my goal, not to try to get on here and try to, acting like I'm a thug and I grew up in the hood. I ain't grew up in no hood, dog. That's stupid.
The clips of little King Harris. They were talking about how he's standing on business and all of this stuff. Hold on. Let me play some of dude. Hold on. All right.
Woke up with a roach on your face. Here. That's not the goal. All right, then. There you go. There you go. I don't know what you're talking about. In the neighborhood, I mean that woke up with a roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the band or in my neighborhood? Y'all want to go to the band? Do y'all want to go to the band? To make him look better, he said he know not true. Silver spoon, I ain't never ate with that day a day in my life. You did have a silver spoon. You have to run to my grandma's house because I'm getting in the fight. You cried like a baby to go to your grandma's house. Every day. You used to hold your breath. Every day. I don't want to be in these gates. I want to be outside in the neighborhood. That's why I want to be over there. But they don't understand that. I'm going to tell you the reason why you want to be over there. Y'all ready? Because he be sucking pacifier over there. He was 12 years old. He was sucking pacifier. Have you ever woke up with a roach on your face? Here. No, that's not the goal. All right, then. There you go. There you go. I don't know what you're talking about. In the neighborhood, I mean that roach on your roach in your ear. Y'all want to go to the band or in my neighborhood? Y'all want to go to the band?
Okay. All right. So that's the early part of the fight, the argument. And then he got, when they busted him out, when they said, he was, I used to go to my grandma's house and I used to get in the fights. They were like, you begged to go to your grandma's house so you can suck on the damn pacifier till you were 12. Yeah, you used to have tantrums so you can go over there because grandma will let you suck the pacifier. And that's why his mouth is a little janky. Now, somebody said they were a little bit too rough for embarrassing him. No. He's up here clowning, and you don't clown in front of your parents. Your parents are supposed to tell the truth about your ass to make you.
Number one, if you still want to suck on a pacifier at 12 and you throwing tantrums, listen, you throwing tantrums because you want to suck on a pacifier, that let me know what's going on up in the house already now. Come on now. So you want to leave my house and go to your grandma's house to suck on a pacifier. I told you you're not sucking on no pacifier, right? You ain't going to your grandma's house to defy my word. You see? You see the difference? If I tell you you're not sucking on no pacifier, I don't care whether grandma like it, granddaddy, my mama, my daddy, my brothers, my sisters, my aunts, my uncles. I don't care who don't like it. What you gonna do? I said you're not sucking on a pacifier because you're too old. You ain't going to grandma's house to suck on no pacifier. And if I come over there and you sucking on a pacifier, you ain't going over there no more. Because grandma won't uphold my rules. Now that's how I look at it. As far as him talking back, I think that's a combination of things. It starts home, guys. It starts home. You might throw a tantrum a couple times, but when I get done with you, you will straighten up. Trust me. I'm from the old school. This is the difference between me and a lot of people. This new age, modern, time out junk, trying to be your kid's friend. I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. I'm here to set perimeters around you, to guard you, to keep you safe from certain things that I know already. You might not like it now, but you will appreciate me later. That's all that I'm gonna say about that. Guys, do you think, put it in the comment section, that this boy woke up one day and he's just all of a sudden, he just defiant? No, this boy been doing this ever since he was a toddler. The Bible tell you mischief is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction will run it out, will drive it out. The rod of correction will draw it out, run it out. I know y'all don't like that, do you? This is not the first time. He been doing this. And if you can logically think, you can put one and one together. If he's trying to suck on a pacifier home and you tell him no, he's throwing tantrums. Okay, all right. So then he want to go to his grandma's house because his grandma go allow him to do it. And you allow the grandma to let him do it. That's all that I'm saying. So I can see where the flaw is at, the error is at. I can see it. But some of y'all are new age people, right? So, okay. That's why everything's so screwed up, because you with the new age stuff. I'm not with the new age. New age gets you in trouble. New age will have girls pregnant at 12, 13, 14, 15, have little kids want to gang bang. And if I'm not crazy, it look like I see a tattoo of a Playboy bunny up on his neck or something. Is that just me? Never mind.
You sit down. Now I believe that he was on the passy until he was 12. That's why he has that underbite. And the thing is, with the underbite, he must have went down there to Columbia to Dr. Montoya. Did he go down to Dr. Montoya? And Dr. Montoya is my guy. I've had dental work by Dr. Montoya before. So he went down there to Dr. Montoya, it looks like. And Dr. Montoya put them, I don't know, I won't put it on Dr. Montoya. I don't know who was his dentist. I don't even know if it was Dr. Montoya. I don't know who his dentist was, but a lot of folks go down there to Dr. Montoya down in Colombia. That's where a lot of people go to. So he went to somebody down in South America, allegedly, and he got them big ass caps on his teeth. He already had an underbite from sucking that passy. So he done went down to Colombia somewhere. I don't want to put it on Dr. Montoya. Who is this doctor? They gave him the world's biggest damn veneers. I don't know why they gave him veneers that big. Did he have braces growing up? But yeah, him sucking on that pacifier gave him an over and an underbite. Yeah. So it brought the top and the bottom out and made it protrude like crazy. He has an over and an underbite. It's both. So now he looks like a baby swordfish walking around. And then they went and put veneers on these motherfuckers. Yes, he had braces. So they tried, T.I. and Tiny did the best they could do. They did the best they could do with that mouth.
Guys, now this is where me and Flex go disagree. I don't think they did the best they could in this regard. Because if they did the best they could in this regard, they would have stopped him from sucking on that pacifier. So you telling me all the way up to 12, you couldn't stop him? Now, you the parent now. See, I see things a little different. My daughter, she's 3 years old. She used to suck her thumb. I stopped her from sucking her thumb. You heard me? I stopped her from sucking that thumb. She no longer suck that thumb no more. You see? Because I knew that she would have a nasty overbite. And I didn't want her to deal with that whenever she get older, because I know her mouth would be protruding out and sticking out and the teeth would be bucked and everything. I don't want her to grow up like that. So what did I do? I took time out. Listen, I took time out and I made a concerted effort to stop her. And that's how it goes. I don't want to hear no excuses. Whoever was his caregiver or whoever, if T.I. was touring or Tiny was touring on the road or they got shows or what have you, whoever was the caregiver, you give them instructions. Follow this. If he put his thumb in his mouth, get it out. And if he buck up and kick, you know what to do. I'm giving you permission. That's how we get down.
From sucking on that pacifier. And he went down there and brought more emphasis to the teeth by getting some big ass veneers put on there. Yeah. And now he's running around here with these teeth talking about how he's standing on business. Yeah. So then it gets into like a real, him and his dad start low-key tussling, it looks like. Because he's now hurt because they didn't call him out. But yeah, you're staying with your grandma because you on that passy. So now he feels like, okay, now the streets are hearing this. So this is messing up my gangster image that I'm trying to manufacture that's non-existent. Little King Harris, nobody was buying the gangster shit anyway, brother. So you have no reason to be afraid or be upset with your parents. Nobody was buying the gangsterism stuff. There's nothing wrong with having a silver spoon. No, I ain't had no silver spoon. Yes, you did. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Now, here's him upset, him in that mouth. Here's him in that mouth. All right. That mouth is a beast. All right. Here's him getting into it with dad. And
I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me? Joking. No, ain't no joking. Ain't no joking. What do you mean? You are embarrassing yourself and the family. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. What is she talking about? Get out of me. Get out of me. Well, you can't do nothing with me. And you can do with me.
oh, Lord. If sit your little light-skinned ass down was a person, I swear. Boy, look, and some of y'all dudes out here, man, these young dudes, they think that being hood or being street is a flex. Nah, not really. Dude, if you came from something good, that's great. Dude, you're in a skybox.
That's true.
You're in a skybox, chilling. You got a silver spoon in your mouth. You're sitting in your family's skybox trying to talk about how gangster and how street you are and how you live by the bando and you stood on business. Dude, your parents did a great job creating a lane so that you wouldn't have to stand on business in no damn street shit. He did go to Dr. Montoya. Okay. All right. Don't sit here and get mad at your mom and dad for giving your little ass a lane so that you ain't got to be out here getting in trouble, taking penitentiary chances, playing with your life. Your mom and dad did the right thing for your little old goofy self, boy, and no disrespect to the family. I'm going to talk to his ass like they're going to talk to him on the block. You want to get out here on this block for real, it ain't for you. This ain't for you. For a couple of reasons, it ain't for you. It ain't for you because, number one, you want to be out here on some street shit for clout. That's what you don't be on the shit for. Street cats, for real, you're trying to get out the game, so you ain't really trying to get clout from squares, because that's what you want clout from. You want clout from square niggas who ain't even out there on the block like that. Real street niggas don't care about no clout from no squares, because you ain't getting clout from no real street niggas. That niggas on the streets know you full of shit. So you ain't getting clout from them. You're trying to get clout from squares, homie. That's not how it works.
Well, guys, tell me what y'all think so far. Now, I do agree with most of the things that he said in this take right here, but y'all missing one essential verb. This boy was raised like that. And now that he's older, they trying to mold him into something else. This boy was raised like that, guys. Can't you tell? Well, why don't I do that to my parents and other people? The only people that I know, and I know a bunch of them, a heap of them, as the old folks say. I know a lot of people, a lot of spoiled, bratty kids, and they was raised just like this, talking back to the parents. And then whenever they get 14, 15, I don't know what happened. What you mean you don't know what happened? We sat here and watched you raise a monster, and now that he's older, you gonna turn around talking about what happened to him. This is how you raise them. Now, granted, the person that's in King's situation, whenever that you become of age, you have to take full responsibility of the damage your parents have done to you. And you have to actually walk back a lot of things because you're going to be held accountable for the choices you make, even though they set so many traps and ropes. See, to y'all, it seemed as though they did such a wonderful job by having big houses and cars. That's good in its own right, but that's not the end all be all. If you raise a child that's rotten and spoiled to the core, that's how the child is going to interpret life. It don't matter whether he can push a Porsche to school. It don't matter about that. He's viewing the world from the lens that you allow him to look through. Don't you understand that? I know y'all don't like that though, because you want to blame him. And now that he's older, yes, he do have to take full responsibility. I made a video the other day and I said this. I said a lot of y'all have created an environment to handicap your kids, to trip your kids up. A lot of people are failures. And whenever I say a failure, see, people think people with money aren't failures. You think life is about how much money you got. Now, money is a vital and essential part of life. You need it to function in the world. So I'm not talking about being broke, walking around here broke and destitute. I'm not talking about that. But people worship money and forget about the most important things in life. Your kids, your seed, helping others, so on and so forth. As far as a parent in this case, I think that they failed him. That's what I think, because this boy just didn't wake up and he just all defiantly, this been happening. Because if you can put one on one together, put on your thinking cap. They said he wanted to suck his pacifier. Whenever they took the pacifier away, he was throwing tantrums. Why didn't you correct that? He should have been under the tutelage and your correction. The minute he start acting out, I'm on it. It takes a few times, but pain have a way of changing your mind. And that's all that I'm gonna say on that. Pain have a way of changing your mind. Pain have a way of changing your mind. So now he's 8, 9, still acting up, still allowing him to go to his grandma's house to suck the pacifier. You acting like it's his fault. It's your fault to stop him. But you trying to put it, well, you was wanting to go to your house because you want to suck a pacifier. See, people can't even see through that. Something as simple as that. This guy, 12 years old, wanting to suck a pacifier, you wouldn't let him do it. You sent him to his grandma's house, his grandma allowed him to do it. I call that poor parenting. Y'all can get mad at me because I don't care. That's poor parenting in my eyes. You think my daughter gonna leave him and go to her grandma's house and think she gonna suck her thumb and I done told her to not suck her thumb and I'm gonna go tell the grandma, whether it's on my wife's side or either my side or either my parents. I'm gonna tell them, anytime you see her with her thumb in her mouth, get it out. And if she kick up, you know what to do. You know exactly what to do. And if I go there and she's allowed to suck her thumb, I'm gonna tell her I can't bring her here because y'all don't listen. Y'all don't listen at me. I'm the parent. Y'all don't listen. This is the way we gonna do things. This is how I handle her. Cause I'm trying to actually go somewhere with this. I don't want her sucking her thumb. Simple as that. No questions. It's not up for debate. This is my child. If you want to see him, you come here then. Because I can't let her come to your house because every time she come to your house, she always sucking her thumb. Simple as that. You see? But if I'm too busy with what I have going on and I can't take the time out to handle my children and stand on business, as King said, whose fault is that? And I know this is not going to be a popular take, but you know what? I stand on business. I don't care what nobody else say. A child don't rule me. I rule over the child. These punk parents, like how Bernie Mac used to say, these punk parents, it's the parents. It's not the kids, it's the parents. Don't y'all understand? Let me go because I'm about to get upset. Guys, what do y'all think about this? Put it in the comment section. And until next time, peace. And remember, there is more out there talking about the kids.